What's up, y'all? Sky Jockey in this thing. These videos right here, they feel too real to be fake.
There's a government facility in Alaska that some say controls the weather.
Every major religion on Earth has one thing in common and nobody talks about it.
What you're looking at is allegedly footage showing a human sacrifice ritual in front of the Shiva statue at CERN.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest. Some of these videos, they feel like they're not normal conspiracy theories anymore. It's like something slipped through, like we weren't supposed to see them. Watch this.
There's a place in Alaska that can control the weather and our thoughts, but no one talks about it. These 72-foot antennas are at HAARP. It stands for the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, for researchers to study the ionosphere. But there are still, to this day, so many components of HAARP that are a secret because of national security. There have been allegations against HAARP saying that they cause destruction on a global scale. Earthquakes, cyclones, floods, snowstorms, and other natural disasters. In November of 2017, there was an earthquake in Iran, Iraq that killed 500 people, and it's allegedly linked to HAARP. In 2013, former CIA agent Edward Snowden released leaked classified files revealing HAARP's numerous global surveillance systems. Earth's natural geomagnetic waves are being replaced with very low frequency waves that are artificial and change our emotions and behavior.
Okay, pause. So, we're just talking about controlling the weather like it's normal now, like it's a normal thing. People are acting like this is a conspiracy, but look at this. The government says it exists. There's literally there's northern lights in places they've never been anymore. If you like this kind of content, we're a brand new channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Support us that way. But we're supposed to believe that nothing is going on?
Every major religion on Earth has one thing in common and nobody talks about it. Muslims circle a black cube in Mecca 7 times. Romans built their empire worshipping a black cube deity. The oldest temples on Earth are oriented around Saturn's cycle, and it's not a coincidence. This is the oldest continuous ritual in all of human history, and once you understand what the cube actually encodes, you will never be able to unsee it. So let's get into it. The cube is the hexahedron. It's the only platonic solid with 6 identical faces, and those 6 faces produce 6 directions: north, south, east, west, up, and down. That's it. That's the complete enclosure of 3-dimensional space. The ancients weren't just worshipping a shape, they were encoding a cosmological boundary, the geometric signature of a reality locked inside time, matter, and limitation. Now, because Saturn in the esoteric tradition isn't just a planet, you have to keep in mind that Saturn is Kronos. This is the lord of boundaries, the great restrictor. It's the force that takes living experience and converts it into sequence, decay, and death. And the cube is its geometric fingerprint, a consciousness locked inside 3 dimensions with no visible exit rendered in the purest form.
Okay, this one's a little messed up because we're seeing like the same shape showing up in space, in religion, in architecture, in corporations, all the big people. This is not a coincidence. It's a repetition. And by the way, these clips are about to get really nuts. I'm not doing a deep dive into any single one of them, but we're going to touch on a bunch of crazy stuff. If you want me to do a deep dive on one of these, comment it below.
What you're looking at is allegedly footage showing a human sacrifice ritual in front of the Shiva statue at CERN. The organization quickly dismissed it as a prank, but the imagery alone sparked conspiracy theories that still circulate today. The video shows a figure performing what appears to be a ritualistic act directly in front of the Shiva statue, a massive bronze sculpture representing destruction and creation. The statue itself, gifted by India in 2004, has become central to myths about secret ceremonies at CERN.
Look, they're doing all kinds of weird stuff at that collider thing, messing with like dimensions, alternate realities and stuff. I don't know how we're not supposed to believe this kind of stuff isn't going on, but maybe we're kind of reaching here. So let's switch it up to something that's really not controversial.
This is not just a meme game. It's a recruitment tool for a real cult. In 2013, a bizarre RPG called Kanye Quest 3030 was released. It looked like a joke, but it hid a terrifying secret. If you type the word ascend in a specific terminal, the game changes. The music stops, the graphics glitch, and the game starts asking for your real-world information. Players discovered hidden QR codes and messages linked to a group called the Ascension Cult. The game wasn't meant to be played, it was meant to find people worthy of joining a mysterious organization in the real world. To this day, nobody knows who made the game or how many people actually ascended and disappeared from the internet.
We're talking about Kanye Quest? 3030? What is this? 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 What Why is it always the same thing? Nah, man. It's like celebrities are always acting like they know something that we don't. People laugh it off, but at the same time, it's always coming from the people on the top.
I think the most important information will be the biologics that are not human that have been discovered. And like even some of the briefings that aren't classified just need to be out in the public. I mean, I had someone come and brief me who was in a military uniform, worked for the United States Army, that was briefing me on the locations of hybrid breeding programs where captured aliens were breeding with humans to create some hybrid race that could engage in intergalactic communication.
Okay, now this is where things stop being funny. You have somebody that's in the military risking it all. They know about the locations, the operations, and then you're actually going to say he's lying when he's risking his own livelihood? Like, they take people out for this kind of stuff. They're making something up? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure I just saw a reptilian. But this is the interesting part. I'm pretty sure that she was of the good, that she was spreading light and truth. So I intuitively tested yes, reptilian, and yes, she was the light. So yes, I know this is true.
No, reptilians are never good. They're literally a different species. And let me say something here. Everything we're seeing so far, we got the same pattern, okay? We've got the government, we have outer space, we got celebrities, we got military, we got religions, and they all overlap. It's the same topics, the same themes, different people, but it's the same exact story.
We've officially entered a new era powered by energy-guzzling concrete demons that are sucking the world dry. And yes, I'm talking about AI data centers. Those giant warehouse computers that now require more energy than a small city just for someone to ask ChatGPT, does my headache mean I have cancer or am I just dehydrated? Now, this is where I think these motherfuckers lost the plot. AI data centers used to be manageable. Now, they're basically the electric equivalent of 10 super Walmarts that have been fused together and left running 24/7 across the Southeast.
Then you've got this. This is not even a conspiracy anymore. This is like legit. You've got AI data centers using up all of the water and electricity and raising our bills. People all over the country are seeing this. Put that in the comments if you've seen a rise in the bills. Like, this is what happens. A conspiracy, it's fake, it's a joke, and then it turns into something real like this.
Grandmother from Tennessee spent 6 months in jail because an AI facial recognition mistakenly tied her to a fraud case in North Dakota. And instead of actually investigating this and letting her go, she spent over 108 days in jail. She lost her home, her car, and her dog because she got arrested for something she didn't even do. This basically bankrupted her.
This is actually crazy. You can go to jail because an algorithm thinks you did something. And that's a stretch to say it's even thinks. They didn't even look at any proof or evidence. The AI told the cops that she's the one, and she went to jail for 6 months and lost everything. And this isn't in the future. This literally just happened a month ago.
I gotta check this video out. There's been some creepy things happening in Texas lately. This right here is in Dallas, Texas, all right? So this lady pulls up to the zoo, and first of all, tell me why the zoo looks empty, like no one else was there but her, bro. And second of all, the animals were completely off, y'all. The animals were not moving at all. Look at this. This is in real time. Look at the animals. They're not moving at all. This is like she's literally recording this in real time. Look at the elephants. What are they doing? Bro, what is going on? And there's some weird things happening in Texas. I do remember they just did that emergency testing in Texas, right?
The trees are actually moving a little bit in this too. What the heck is going on here? Nah, I'm gonna write that one off as just the reflection of the person taking the picture, and we're not gonna creep ourselves out on that. No.
10 missing or dead scientists. Another scientist has now been added to that list, and nobody finds this shit to be suspicious. Steven Garcia, 48, vanished without a trace on August 28, 2025. He was last seen leaving his Albuquerque, New Mexico home on foot, carrying only a handgun. Who does that sound like? Like it says right here, McCaslin held high-ranking roles in the U.S. Air Force spanning science, technology, and space research, and was a commander of the Air Force Research Laboratory at Wright-Patterson Patterson Air Force Base, which we'll get to here in a second. His career included key roles in space acquisition and operations, as well as Pentagon posts on defense, space, and technology initiatives. His phone, prescription glasses, and wearable devices were located at the residence, but missing items included his hiking boots, wallet, and a .38 caliber revolver. Police also said he suffered from an unspecified medical condition. Here's the thing, right? I mentioned 10 missing scientists, one of them specifically being Monica Reza. Monica was listed as a co-creator of a 2010 patent for Mondaloy. Her work was supported by the U.S. Air Force Research Laboratory, and as you can see, her patented nickel-based superalloy Mondaloy brought her into the orbit of McCaslin, who oversaw the Air Force group that funded research in the early 2000s into advanced materials needed for reusable space vehicles and weapons. Now, I'm going to put this video and every single other video that I've discussed.
They literally don't want us to know what they know. And if you invent something valuable, you're getting taken out too. I'm not saying any of this is real, but it's highly questionable because there's so much evidence about it. Put it in the comments if you want me to do a deep dive into any of these, or if you've ever seen anything like this. Drop a comment too. Subscribe to the channel. That's the best way to support. Other than that, click the next video up here. Click the next video. Sky Jockey out.